Welcome back to another Texas barbecue food review. Today we're at Reese Bros Barbecue in San Antonio, Texas. All right, so I'm gonna wanna do half a pound of every single one of your meats, all of the sides in small. We'll do a brisket Frito pie. We'll do a tostada. Let's do the costra too. We'll do a torta too. We'll do one of the mixed berry cobblers. And then I'm also gonna do how many tortillas? You think like 8? And that's pretty much everything, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. First up, the potato salad. I can see some of the skins of the potatoes in there, and I really, really like that. You're gonna like that. Really, really good potato salad. Nice and flavored. You can taste the pepper in there. This one's a little more mayonnaise forward than mustard. You guys know I prefer a mustard forward, but this is still really, really delicious. I love the texture that you get from the actual chunks of potatoes. They're extremely soft still, but just an overall really good bite. And then of course getting the potato skins in there as well. It makes it really, really enjoyable for me overall. That's a really good potato salad. Next up is that herb coleslaw. That is probably the most unique coleslaw that I've ever tasted. I get that pepper, of course you get the beautiful crunch, a little bit of sweetness, but I get citrus coming through on that. So it's like a lime is squeezed over top or something, and it's just really, really good. I'm not a coleslaw person in general, but I love what they did there, and I love that they added that citrus note to it. It's unique, it's different. I've never had anything like that. Next up's the okra beans, and I was just talking to Elliot a second ago, and he said the beans are one of his favorite bites because it gives it like a gumbo texture, and it's just something that he really enjoys. Let's give it a quick bite. I know exactly what he's talking about because when you get the flavor of that okra, it really does give you that gumbo style flavor or that texture that he's talking about. It's like the beans just a little bit harder. It's not hard at all, but it's a little bit harder than the okra. The okra's really, really nice and soft, but of course it gives you that okra flavor right away. So this is a unique take on beans. Again, not something that I think I've seen, and I just really enjoy that bean. So far, out of all of these things, you're gonna be surprised, but the coleslaw is my favorite thing. I just love that lime that comes through. I think it's so unique, but now it's on to the poblano mac and cheese, which I've been excited about all day. I'm expecting this poblano mac and cheese to be a little bit spicy, of course cheesy. I love the green on it. It just gives it a really unique look, so I like that a lot. Yeah. So maybe you would expect it to be a little bit more poblano-y than cheesy because of the green. It has plenty of cheese, and it just tastes so good. The cheese comes through. The thing I like about the shells, Sabrina actually loves cooking macaroni and cheese with the shells too. The cheese gets in that shell, and when you bite it, it kind of just like explodes in your mouth. My son told me, Dad, pretend like you're gonna throw poblano. My son told me, Dad, pretend you're gonna throw the macaroni and cheese at the camera. So just for you, my son, poblano hit me on the back of the throat a second ago. So far, truly in Texas, one of my favorite macaroni and cheeses I had ever had. This and the coleslaw are my two sides that if I came tomorrow, I would get again. Top notch right here. The first of the big meats that we're gonna be trying today is the queso fundido sausage. I can see my daughter laughing over here at the corner of my eyes, and it's making me laugh, I'm sorry. So this is a sausage that I have never had. I'm not even exactly sure what it is, but I can tell you from here, it looks really good, nice and cheesy. It looks like there's some peppers in here, and I can just tell that this is gonna be a really, really unique experience on these meats. The thing I love about Reese Bros so far is that you have this Mexican-inspired dish and meal in front of you. It just looks really good. The presentation is off the charts. I'm not sure if I've seen anything with presentation quite like this so far, so let's go ahead and get into these big meats. Sausage up first. Incredibly unique, a little bit spicy. You can taste all those Mexican-inspired flavors directly in that. The cheese is really, really good and melty. The thing I like about that cheese is it hasn't melted away. This is done really, really well. If you look inside the sausage again, some of the oils there do kind of remind you of like a chorizo oil, that fat that will come out of chorizo. So again, I'm not exactly sure what they've got going on in there, but this is really, really good. Next up is gonna be the carnitas. It looks like it's full of moisture. We talked about this on the last video. A lot of the times when I get pulled pork at restaurants, it's really, really dry, and it just doesn't have too much flavor, so I'm excited about this. Oh, flavorful, dude. Wow. You gotta try this. That's flavorful, right? It's like, if you look at it, you don't expect it to have the flavor that it has. Really, really salty, delicious pork, 100%. Would be something that I would get every single time that I come back. Such a beautiful flavor. I'm gonna squeeze the lime all over a little section here. Dude, that's like some of the best pork I've ever had in my life. The flavor on that pork, like what would you say that tastes like to you?
Good roasted pork.
Yeah, it really truly does taste just like a delicious roasted pork. 100% worth getting every single time. Dude, this is so good. I don't even want to move on. Next up is the rib, and just looking at this, you can see that this is a really Texas forward looking rib. It feels so moist in my hands. Yeah, I can taste some of those Mexican inspired flavors. I get the black pepper. It has a really, really good spice on it, but it's a pepper spice, so it's not too much. I came here expecting to like it based off of some of the comments we've been getting, but I like it a lot. I can't believe that we've never been to Reese Bros before. This is a really cool venue. There's a bar back here. There's a little location in the back where it looks like you can do some live music or just do some cool stuff. And I don't know, man, this is really damn good. They have a great big, I don't know, maybe that's a 500-gallon, 1,000-gallon primitive pits over here. They're doing everything right in front of everybody. I don't know, it's just so good. Look at this turkey. It's quite literally dripping with juices. A really, really thick cut turkey breast, extremely, extremely juicy. It looks like it's fully freaking tender. I'm gonna take a quick bite. Oh my gosh. That so far feels like the most standard bite of barbecue I've had. Really, really good turkey breast. You get that black pepper, you get the salt. I don't really taste too many Mexican flavors there. I'm not sure exactly if that's what they were going for or not. But this is just a delicious turkey breast. One of the things that I'll say is I love that thick cut of it, and it's still extremely tender. It's probably holding moisture a little bit better than a really, really thin slice. So overall, a delicious bite of turkey breast. These guys are always so nice. They throw burn-ins on the tray for us, especially when we order pretty much the whole menu. And I'm really excited about this. Really, really good bark. You can see that fat is nice and rendered. There's no way burn-ins are bad, so let's take a quick bite. Melting in my mouth, so good. So you guys already know what I'm gonna do. Burnt in the sauce. Oh yeah, peppery, really, really good standard Texas barbecue sauce, a little bit spicy. You guys know I love that. This really, really elevated that burnt end. You have so much savoriness, you have so much richness from the fat on the burnt end. This sauce really allows you to eat a little bit more of these, kind of cut some of that, and just overall get a really, really delicious bite. Oh. Last but not least, the brisket. Look at this piece of brisket, dude. Looks flipping incredible. Oh my gosh, so tender, so juicy. Fat is rendered perfectly. You don't even need gums to eat this. That brisket is so, so good. It's up there with some of the better brisket that I've had in Texas. That's 100%. Out of all the meats that we had, the brisket and the pork really, really just stand out so, so much. The ribs are incredible. The turkey is incredible, but the pork and the brisket are just top notch. There's so much flavor that they already put into the preparation of this pork, of this turkey, of everything that you're already eating. You don't need the sauce, but it is always nice to have it just in case you do like sauce. We got the fresh homemade tortillas as well. I probably should have been using this the whole time we were eating, but I didn't. Really, really good tortilla. I like that it's still a little bit pliable. It's not hard. My sisters, my dad, everybody likes them. We call it Charlie Brown, where they're really, really charred on both sides and almost like brittle, where you can like crack them. I don't love that. If you guys love that, that's cool. You're like my family. I prefer a tortilla like this. And I should have eaten it fresh, but it's still incredible. So shout out to these guys for doing homemade tortillas. These are fire. First up's gonna be the brisket Frito pie on, I would say, the specials. These are the specials, right? It looks like it has some green salsa, some cheese, and then of course a red pickled onion. Dude, so much flavor on everything that they make here. It's pretty incredible. The salsa, really, really vibrant, really, really good flavor. The cheese adds just a little bit of that savoriness. And of course the Frito adds that crunch, so that texture difference is just truly out of this world. I would highly recommend this based off of that bite. And so the gentleman just told me that this is the Costa. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a Costa is. It looks flipping good. It looks like it's got a cheese skirt on this tortilla. That right there is an explosion of flavor. You get that cheese skirt, it's crispy, and then you also have the brisket, the onions, the cilantro that really, really come together. It's just really, really cool to see them work these Mexican flavors into barbecue like this and do it so, so well. This is the brisket torta. It has avocados, it has beans, cabbage for a little bite. If I'm not mistaken, I think I heard him say limed onions. Let's go ahead and take a quick bite here. Oh, this is so, so good. I love the beans. I love the avocado. So even just a couple weeks ago, I go eat at a Mexican restaurant with my dad. He orders the torta, he's got the ham, he's got the beans and everything. It's just so good. This takes that exact same idea and elevates it. Really, really good. This right here is the tostada. It has the pork on top of it. It looks like it has that same exact salsa. So overall, I already know that this is gonna be fire. I'm telling you guys, that's how good that pork is. I fully expect this just to be incredible. It's stacked high, so it's gonna be hard to bite, but let's get at it. Dude, there's avocado at the bottom. There's avocado at the bottom that really elevates this to another level. It was an awesome surprise for me. I love avocado. That literally takes that from like an 8 to a 10 for me. The pork in general is incredible. Cilantro's an onion, of course, it goes with every Mexican dish. The salsa is fire, and then you get that crunchy tortilla, and then you get the avocado on top. Like, are you kidding me? This for me might be even better than just the standard pork. I'm just thoroughly impressed with this place, and I did not expect that today, and that's not to say anything bad. I've heard of Reese Bros. People have talked about Reese Bros, but I never knew they were doing it like this. This is just right up my alley. It's just right up my alley. I love Asian food. I love Mexican food, and that's just who I am. That's just how I am. So this right here, I mean, might be my favorite bite of the day. This is not ice cream. This is frozen whipped cream. It's blueberries. You guys already know I'm gonna love this. Bro, that is so flippin' good. I love how warm the cobbler is, and then of course that whipped cream just brings a really, really delicious flavor. A very, very good dessert. Definitely up there with my desserts that we've had at barbecue restaurants, but you definitely need to try this next time you come. I just talked to Elliot Reese. He's one of the owners. He's one of the brothers, and just you could tell that he loves this. And he said one of the important things to them is to keep a small team, see the same faces every single time you come to this restaurant. And I think that that just goes so far. You can 100% tell with how good this food is that they know exactly what they're doing. Everybody has their role. Everybody's on the same page. They're working towards a goal. I really think these guys are going to keep moving up and up and up on that list. That's all for today here at Reese Bros Barbecue in San Antonio, Texas. What an experience. What a truly great experience. There's some things here that I think are some of my favorite bites of barbecue at barbecue joints that I've had, and they are just doing it really, really well here. Hit up Reese Bros Barbecue. It is 100% worth it. As always, we really appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one. My son asked me to do this. Peace.